Alright y'all, in today's video, I'm going to be telling you the best, and I mean the best rod progression guide that there is in Fisch. Alright, so in today's video, I'm going to be starting in the starter island with Moosewood, and the first things first, when you're a beginner, you want to get the carbon rod for 2,000. Now this rod isn't too bad to get, you just need a fish, or you can use codes. And now its stats are okay, with 15% lure speed, 25% luck, with 0.05 control, 10 resilience, and 600 max kg, which is actually pretty good. So now for this rod, the looks aren't going to be too good yet, but that's okay. But if you go fish at the Moosewood docks, like anywhere, I'm just choosing to go near the bell because I like the bell. Now, it takes a lot of shakes. That's because its lure speed isn't the best. But when you do hook on to the actual fish, the bar isn't too bad, I would say. It's actually bigger than most rods inside of the actual game of Fisch, which is kind of crazy, thinking that this is quite a starter rod. This rod does not come with any mutations whatsoever, and it is a plain rod. But now, once you save enough money, we're going to buy a boat, or use any boat if you're a more progressed player in the game, and we're going to head over to Terrapin Island. Now, note, when you're heading here, you might want to have 40k or 40,000 cash, because we're going to be buying a more expensive rod, you could say. Now, if you head over to the house right next to the merchant, it's pretty easy to find. You'll find the Wildflower Rod. This rod costs 40,000, which shouldn't be too easy with codes or just by grinding at Ancient Isles. And the stats on this rod are okay, I guess. It has 70% lure speed, which is pretty good. It does have the same kg though as the carbon rod. So, and it has 0.17 control, 75 luck, and yeah, actually wait, no, not the same as carbon, because it has an extra 100 kg, which will help you so much. This rod's lure speed isn't as much as carbon, so you will not have to suffer clicking this much. And the bar is about a quarter bigger, which is awesome. And I think this rod comes with a mutation. Yes, Mother's Nature. Mother's Nature, I think, is a 4x mutation, so it's really good if you want to make money. And the rod makes you look like you're touching grass, so if you don't touch grass, here's your opportunity. And this is very good, as I said, for our next rod, because you're going to be saving up a whopping $75,000 for this next rod. Now you're going to head back in your boat, and once you get that money, you're going to be going over to Mushgrove Swamp. Now once you head over to Mushgrove Swamp, I'll show you the next steps. Alright, now I'm pulling up onto Mushroom Swamp. Next to the mushrooms is the shipwright, and if you head right, you should see a small looking strange hole. Yep, you want to crawl through. After you crawl through, on your right, there should be the carrot rod. Now, you're going to buy this for $75,000, and its stats aren't too bad. They have a lure speed of 85, luck of 125, control of 0.15, the resilience of 25, and the max kg of 100,000. Now this rod is pretty good because it only takes a couple shakes. Boom. And the control bar is just as big as Wildflower rods. So you still have a big bar, and it comes with a mutation called Carrot. Now you're going to need this because the next rod costs a lot of money, 1.5 mil. So I will meet you in the area where you get that rod, because it's pretty expensive, but it's worth it. You're also going to need levels, so I'll meet you there. So now we are in the next area where you are going to claim your very expensive rod in Luminescent Cavern. Now you should come from that hole right up there, and once you do, you're going to come at the entrance and you're gonna go over here, mainly kind of left top corner or left corner, and you're gonna see this like pedestal with a sword coming through it. This is the Luminescent Oath, costing a whopping 1.5 mil. Now, you will need the level 500, which you can get from Carrot Rod, and the 100% completion of Luminescent Cavern. That is excluding the blue sea slug and the colossal ethereal dragon. Now, but you'll need the rest, starting with the blue tip batfish, Hawaiian bobtail squid, the dino fish, which you get from crab cages, blue ribbon eel, the kitefin shark, the atolla jellyfish, and the electric blue seahorse, which you will need from crab cages also, and the colossal blue dragon. These are pretty easy to get with crab cages, and the rod will cost 1.5 million, which you can get from aquariums pretty easily. Like, I just got 2.1 mil, and it will also give you great levels. And once you get the actual, not fish, once you get the rod, it will be in your inventory, and its stats I cannot read whatsoever, so if you guys want to try reading that, then you can read that, but it's like a flashbang, man. Like, I cannot see at all. But when you actually get the rod and equip it, I forgot to, it looks like a sword. It goes on your hilt. It's actually quite cool because not many rods do that. You're gonna fish, and like it only takes like 3-4 clicks. Yeah. And then there's actually like a mini game. Let's see if I can do it. It gives mastered, which is one of the best mutations that gives 16x. So it is. What a fish. I mean, or like what a mutation. But if you mess it up, you'll see these slashes that come. I don't think these progress you far anyway. But admin abuse, this isn't a bad choice. You can also get another mutation called luminescent. Now, there's actually another thing or rod that you can get in this area that is my personal favorite. I use this for admin abuse. It is one of the best rods that I have ever touched in Fish. And this rod is good, right? But the rod you're about to see is like deceivingly good. So now what you're going to do is you're going to go on the right side once you come out of the area or luminescent cavern. You're going to need 5 mil for this and a server event to spawn. And you're going to see this beautiful like sort of like tree branch shape. Now you're going to need a starfall event. And I have a starfall totem. And if you don't have it, you can sundial it. But I'm going to use it. Please subscribe for this because these are very expensive. And when I pop it, the rod should be glowing. It should have plus 10,000 aura because that's literally what it has. Starfall also gives you the Nova, which is a 7.5x. I am pretty sure. And this rod is amazing. I have Sea Overlord and Sea Prince on it. It has some pretty good stats, which is really good. I think it has 75% lure speed and 190 luck, 35 resilience, infinite KG, and I think the control bar is like what you're seeing now, massive. It also comes with slashes, so that is amazing because slashes, they're pretty good. And yeah, this is one of my favorite endgame rods in this entire game. And now some people might saying, Rod of Oscar. What about Rod of Oscar, guys? And in my opinion, I really do not like Rod of Oscar. I mean, it is very good for EXP. Like, its lure speed 95, luck 280, like, and all of its stats are really good. It has like plus 30 movement speed or progress speed, and it's really good. But then the difference is I can barely catch a colossal ancient dragon with Rod of Oscar, and you might saying skill issue, right? But I cannot catch a colossal ethereal. Like, I tried. I would get hundreds of levels. And it's basically only for EXP. Like, if I try and fish with it, yeah, 2 clicks. Oh my god, amazing. It's bar. Hey, that's like wildflower rods or carrot rods. That's really good. Right, but if you look at Cerulean Fangs or Cerulean Fangs, it's kind of massive, and I cannot catch a colossal ethereal with Rod of Oscar, which with Cerulean Fang, it's like a river flow. I could just watch it. It will not move. Because of its resilience, its bar, its slashes, I can catch it in like 2 minutes. and like Wildflower cannot. So yeah, but we're gonna go back to Moosewood here, and we're gonna go for the endgame rod, and I'll meet you in the depths for that rod. All right, we are in vertigo, cause the depths you need to enter vertigo. Now once you enter vertigo, you're gonna drop down properly, and in order to enter the depths, I'll give you a tutorial here. You're gonna have to, no levels actually, you're gonna have to complete the whole vertical bestiary, and I will show you what that looks like. And it's actually not that hard. If you scroll down, the problem is at the very bottom, you'll see it. It's really not that hard. The depths key, it may be an exotic, but it's like puny and really easy to catch with like truffle worms or like shark heads or fish heads. And once you come up here, you're gonna talk to this ghost or put the key in, or whatever you do, I forgot already. And then you're gonna see parkour. I don't like this parkour, so I'm gonna just jump on this rock, because why not? And then I'm gonna jump off and glide. If you love parkour, be my guest, but I hate parkour, and I know I'm gonna die, because I suck at it. So, once you're in the depths, you're gonna come over here, and you're gonna come in from this entrance, and you're gonna basically come from the right. And what you're gonna do now is you're just gonna head over there, and this is probably the only quest rod in this video. Now, I could start blabbering on 10,000 quest rods. Not 10,000, I'm over exaggerating, but like 6, 7? No, like maybe like 15. But like otherwise, this is one of the hardest quest rods. Now I'm going the wrong way right now, but you want to find this blue pedestal. Once you find the blue ghost, you want to come over here from the blue ghost and this blue pedestal thing, and you want to come over here. This is the right area. Over this area. It's not going to be over there. It's not going to be over there. It's going to be right over here by, and it's, no, not by, and it's going to look at this emo dude. And I already completed the quest, so it says goat alert, but what you're going to want from here is the Onirifalx Rod. It is amazing. I mean, your jaw will drop once you get this. You will be screaming. You will be going hallelujah, and you will be putting your hands. And no, do not go in elemental. It is not worth your time. I mean, this rod, it's amazing, but this one's way better. I mean, 777 lure speed, 777 luck, negative resilience, but who even cares when the bar is massive? Control is something, it's like half, I think, and it doesn't come with piercing, but it comes with the bar plus 75%. But I have spooky on it, so it has slashes, and I have eerie on it and spooky, so the bar is actually bigger. And look at how fat that bar is. Like, how can you lose a fish? And look at how fast I'm catching it. This also comes with 3 mutations: Leviatus or Leviatus, source something with an S, and I think that's it. I think Leviatus or Leviatus. Correct me in the comments, but I think it's like 10k. We're actually going to be going next. If you don't want to do the stupidly hard quest line, we're going to go to Mariana's Veil, and we're going to Calm Zone. If you have not unlocked Calm Zone, put your time into the Onirifalx Rod, because the Onirifalx is better. This is an alternative if you don't want to spend all of your money, or no, not your money, all of your time doing, like, I'll name you the quest here: Charred Boot, the normal one. What was it called? Wrathzilla, which you're still gonna need Mariana's Veil for. And Shiny Sparkling Wrath Floppy, which you need Rod of the Zenith for, which means you still need Mariana's Veil. Now, in order to skip the parkour, I did the little trick again. You can go back in the video and see what trick I did, because I was yapping about the quest. But what we're gonna do here is gonna put in the 3 exotics: Magma Leviathan, Crowned Anglerfish, and Frozen Leviathan. Now, you're just gonna walk past here, you know? Like, we don't even care about these, right? And then you're gonna walk into Calm Zone. You're gonna go on this island here. Once you come out through the door, you're gonna see this island. It's really hard to miss. Here is the Ethereal Prism Rod. Actually right there. Yep. Now, the time I'm recording this, there's a thing called a Fabulous Rod. I don't even want to yap about that. It's all the way up there. Please, no. I don't think I want to do that quest, man. It has like 9, 12 quests, and they're all stupidly hard. Like, I don't want to get a Sunken Scylla. No sunken spectral serpent. Sparkling Nova Walnut, please no. But like, if you know, subscribe and like if you want me to get it. Like, I can do it. But Ethereal Prism Rod costs 15 mil. Its stats, pretty good. It has lure speed of 95. Its luck is 195. Its control bar, pretty massive. Its KG is 250,000. Pretty amazing. But it costs 15 million. My opinion, people like this one. I put it in because it's like just like a step up better than Cerulean Fang. But it really isn't, because I think Cerulean Fang is in like the range of Ethereal Prism Rod. But if you get like something like eerie and like spooky and sea prints on this rod, yes, it will be Cerulean Fang, because like this is kind of like OP. Well, because Cerulean Fang's lure speed is like actually trash. But you do need to complete one bestiary. That's the Veil of Forsaken bestiary. You're gonna need to come over here, and you're just gonna need to do this like chest looking puzzle. You only have a minute to do it, but all you're doing is pushing little tentacles or Scyllas forward until they turn green. After that, you're gonna jump in this hole. It doesn't show the VFX, but you should see it. Now I'm gonna fall in here, teleport, and boom, you're in the Veil of the Forsaken. You're gonna need to finish the whole bestiary here, and I will show you what that kind of or looks like. But the bestiary isn't that hard. Like, especially if you just want this rod for cosmetics and just use Oni to fish it all out. I mean, that's what I did. Do not go for the Leviathan's Fang Rod. My opinion, that is a big no-no. Because, yeah. But this bestiary, all the fish is minus progress speed, which is why Onirifalx is amazing to do this. But overall, that is going to be it for our tier list video, guys. I will see you probably in the next one. So, peace.